let's start first here with Donald Trump. We're going to talk about Hillary Clinton, too, because somehow she thinks that anybody who voted for Trump needs to be, quote, deprogrammed. Right? They're going to they're going to send us off to some camp somewhere. They're going to deprogram us from thinking that maybe he might have made a valid point or two. You're talking about half the country on that one. This kind of gels with what Newsweek was reporting, which is that the FBI is actually looking to do surveillance on MAGA supporters. Again, half the country voted for the guy. I don't know how you guys are really going to pull that one off unless we're really going to get rid of the First Amendment altogether. Haven't you gotten in trouble already for that, Joe Biden? Okay, let's take a look. This is the Steve Bannon idea, right, that was being floated. He came out with this a couple days ago, and apparently Donald Trump was paying attention, and he's looking at it thinking, okay, if need be, maybe this is what I do. I want to play for you what Bannon was saying. Here we go.
Solution. You want to compromise in a coalition and to get the people paid and get on with the business and set up the committees? How about this? 100 days to save America. And in that 100 days, Donald J. Trump will be voted tonight or tomorrow to be Speaker of the House. And the Republicans say we're going to do it for 100 days. And in the 100 days, you get everything set up, all the investigations set up, and Trump begins the negotiations now. Not when they run out of money. They said, oh, the crisis is going to hit us in the summer or fall. Well, that's where they're out of cash, and they can put the gun to your head. We're out of cash. The full faith and credit got to do it. No, let's start it now. We know what this is about. You're not going to hide anymore, and you're not going to lie anymore, and you're not going to spin anymore. And if you want somebody in the room that understands how to do these types of negotiations, his entire professional career is doing that, is Donald J. Trump. 100 days. Let's get him in the room. And let's do the debt ceiling. Let's do let's do the spending. Let's talk about the madness. And let's talk about the Federal Reserve. Who knows more about money or interest rates than Donald Trump? Remember, Ralph Norman's come to this as a real estate developer because it's so interest rate sensitive. What he said yesterday, right now we're on the verge of spending $1 trillion on interest a year. $1 trillion a year, bigger than the defense budget. You want to talk about a national security problem? You want to talk running around? We got national security. Got to get Kevin McCarthy right now because this is a national security problem. We got all those guys, the military veterans. I honor their service. Honor their service. National security issue. National security. Here's the national security issue. You're spending $1 trillion a year more in the defense budget, which is out of control, on interest. That's a national security problem. And I got a solution. And tell me anybody's got a better solution for right now, for this afternoon. Give it, hey, how about this? 100 days of Donald Trump. Let's get him in the room. You don't think their heads will blow up? You don't think that the Senate, oh, you can't do that. You got Trump. What are you talking about? You want to put it in their ear. You want to get up in their grill. Give me Trump for 100 days. You give me Trump for 100 days, and you'll start the process of sorting out this mess. And the fact that they hate it so much is the better reason we ought to do it. So I got a solution.
So someone heard that. That would be Donald J. Trump. And he's like, you know what? If need be, I will do that. He's actually formally coming out in support of Jim Jordan. Interestingly, that was the guy I chose, by the way. And, you know, I haven't loved this whole process. I don't think it makes us look good, blah, 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 blah. But I am very much an optimist in that now we have an opportunity to hopefully be doing the right thing. And I think we need some leadership when it comes to the economy, when it comes to all this debt, $33 trillion and counting, outstanding total liabilities, somewhere around $200 trillion. And those are probably conservative numbers. This is not a workable situation. You wonder why they're talking about the fall of the Roman Empire. We got a lot in common, shall we say, with ancient Rome. A lot, including all of this spending, living off the dole, so many military expenditures around the world. It's not sustainable, ladies and gentlemen. So you're going to make some tough choices and have some tough decisions ahead, none of which will be really popular. So whoever's there is going to be uber strong. Donald Trump is saying he might take it just for a short time, an interim period, to kind of coalesce everybody and to get everybody on the same page. So can he actually succeed in doing it? I don't know. I think that he doesn't want the distraction from his real campaign, which is that of the presidency. And this might be a bit of a distraction, but I think he's saying, look, if it needs to come to this, I'm willing to step in. I'm willing to do it. But he's also supporting Jim Jordan. I like Jim because, well, Jim's an economics major by background. He was a wrestler too, but, you know, just a little economics. We could use that. We could use that. We need people who understand the economy. Hey everyone, Trish Regan here. If you enjoyed that clip, please do me the favor of subscribing to the channel. Just hit that little subscribe button right over there. Did I do that right? Not quite, but you know where it is. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you get the alerts, and I'll see you back on the show.